Yo, what's up? All right, we only have 900 nautical miles left. We're near the end. We'll never have to fly an airplane again once we complete this. What's up, Mike? What's up, Elaine? Hey, Trip. Oh, making a landing now. Nice. Let me get the good old M500 started up. Trying to learn this startup procedure a little better. Let's see, we just go battery. Manual. Okay, good. Feather. We just hit start. Wait for NGs to be like 12 or 13%, I think. Which is very similar to every other turboprop. No fuel to open or close here, though. All right, 15%. Introduce fuel. What's up, Raccoon? Yeah, just the final boss, yeah. Couple more days, we're good. Oh, hey, Call of Booty, what's up? Just got an Xbox. Downloading the sim, nice. Wait, you just got an Xbox for Christmas? Like as a present? Or a present to yourself? All right, props at 11. We wait for 1200, I think, on the prop. RPM, and then we can turn everything off. There we go. Control 6. All right, generator, alternator on. Auto off. Everything's in the green. Avionics on. All right, flaps. Cabin, bleed air. And air conditioning. Climate control. All right, nice. Think we're good. What's up, Mike? Have a nice quiet holiday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just chilled. Played a bunch of video games with my brother, who lives on the other coast. But yeah, things were chill. How about you guys? Hope you guys had a chill one. Oh, money from Christmas, Call of Booty for your Xbox? Awesome. Congrats on the Xbox. Did you get Series S or S? Or X? All right, altimeter's 3025 here at Bozeman. And our current objective is really, we're just going to head to the west and we're going to end up at what's called Salmon River in Idaho. We're going to take that, follow the river all the way through Idaho. I'm hoping we can get through about a third of the river today and end up at a little grass strip called McKay Bar that's in Idaho. We'll see how we do. If we can do let's see, we have 900 miles left. So if we do around 300 a day, we're good to go. But I don't mind having us not hitting 300 today or Thursday, because Saturday can be kind of the grand finale. The timing will be good too for the weekend to finish it up on the weekend on a Saturday where more people can join. Oh, Series S, nice. I haven't had an Xbox in so many years, but I just got rid of my old PlayStation 4 that I don't use anymore since I've had a PC for so long now. It was just collecting dust. All right, all this is good. Let's get our lights on up here. Taxi lights, nav. And what's our temperature outside? -6. Let's definitely get the pitot heat on in advance. And if we run into any icing, we'll find that there. I should turn on Nextrad really quickly, actually. This song's a little overdone. Retiring this song. Let's see here. Let me go to map options and get Nextrad on. Relative terrain off and just zoom out a little. Alright. Looks like we're okay. So KSMN over here is the start of Salmon River. And you can see all those, so many of those little yellow points are just winding points to follow the river itself through Idaho. So we'll see how far we can make it to that. So we're going, our first leg is just Bozeman to MT41, which is Jeffco Sky Park. It is a grass runway, but it's pretty long. It's got almost 4,000 feet there, so. And our initial course is 267. That matches here. Alright, let me check the METAR here at Bozeman. So we got clouds at 4,100 feet and 12,000 feet, scattered at 4,100 feet. Winds are calm. Altimeter's 3024, according to real world METARs. I can change my weather source, right? There we go, flight simulator, weather source. I'm looking at, there we go. I'm just looking at a little nav map on the side. What's up, Seth? Did I already say hi to you, Seth? Hey again. Happy Boxing Day. What's up, Thomas? Oh, you're at work? It's all good. On Saturday, we'll do the finale. So, yeah, I usually do Tuesday and Thursdays, kind of my normal schedule. Usually at 5:30, but since I'm still on vacation this week, just doing 5 o'clock. All right, guys, let's taxi over to literally any runway. Let's see, we're going to have kind of a westbound departure, or westbound is our course. So I'm going to do runway 30, which is behind us. Winds are supposed to be calm. I guess we could never count on the winds. Let me take a look actually at the windsock here. If I can find it. Hunt for the red or orange windsock. Because as we know, the METAR is usually not matching what's in the sim itself. Where is the windsock? Oh, there we go. That looks pretty pretty calm. All right, yeah, I think 30 will be fine. 30 is on the east side of the field. All right, parking brake is off. Taxi lights already are on. I am standing up today while I play. See how this goes. We can actually see what the airport looks like. Oh yeah, what a crazy ending on Sunday. That was such a fun ending to the stream and to the route yesterday, or on Sunday. That was great. Oh, I'm in the M500. I hope not to be. Hopefully, I'm not too fast. Should have mentioned that. I think I did mention it, but whatever. Yeah, the VTL Bonanza is so cool. I had a really fun time flying that. The inside is really unique too. Is that a Carenado plane? I think it is, right? It's a good one. I had a good time flying that on Sunday. Anybody have any notable gifts they received besides Call of Booty over on Twitch? He said they, or he or she or they said that they got a Xbox for Christmas. Well, they used their Christmas money to buy an Xbox Series S, and they're installing Flight Sim right now. Oh, Tyler got a Honeycomb Bravo and Alpha? Or did you get a different yoke? Dude, the Bravo is so good. I don't know if or when I'll replace the Bravo. It's too good. All right, taxi light off, strobe and landing light on, pitot heat's on. Let's get going to the west here. Mike Tango 41, that's our first destination. Alpha and Bravo, dude, that's an awesome present. Somebody likes you. Somebody did some research too to know what to get. Chill here for a minute, let you guys taxi over. Bob Ross action figure? What? Nice. Are you gonna order crosswinds for a late Christmas gift? Yes. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like I kind of gave myself an early Christmas present with the Virpil stick. I've gotten pretty used to it. To be completely honest, for flight sim, I don't think it's a big deal. Like, it is one of the like top end sticks you can buy, and the build quality is amazing. I don't think it's changed how I play at all, really. I think for like Star Citizen, when I'm playing that, it's definitely more useful for that, just having way more buttons, but I was totally fine with the Airbus side stick, honestly. That thing was just fine. Maybe I'm just not picky or something, but it's cool, but I don't think it's like, you know, a 3x difference in quality price-wise, or 4x, whatever it was, compared to the plasticky Thrustmaster stick that I had for so long. So I definitely think a better use of money, like instead of like rudder pedals are more important, and I think, than the stick. I don't know, but then again, right now I'm not even using rudder pedals. I don't know, I'm just gonna contradict myself probably. All right, strobe's on, taxi's on, pedot's on, or landing is on, there we go. All right, let's go. Get 1300 on the torque. Oh, it's yelling at me because of my rudder trim. There we go, saved. Rudder trim is set, 85 knots, rotate. This is so weird flying while standing up, actually. I usually stand at my desk most of the workday each day I'm working, but because I've been off more than a week now, or I guess today is 1 week I've been off, or a week and a day. Haven't gotten much standing in, I've just been sitting on my butt. All right, gears coming up. So I'm trying to get a little standing in today. Doing it on the stream, seeing how this works out. All right, flaps up. Turn to the left. We're at 500 AGL almost. Minimum safe route for this is 7,000 feet. For this first leg. Hold on, is that the second leg or the first leg? Yeah, 7,000 feet for the first leg. What yoke sensitivity? I think I have mine set at like minus. I use a stick, but I have mine set at like negative 50%. For the sensitivity curve. Oh, fuel quantity. Can I refuel in mid-flight? There we go. Mid-air refueling, military refueling completed. Definitely need to upgrade your pedals. They are very nice, but I don't know, maybe I'm too much of a minimalist. But besides slipping, doing like a slipping maneuver, I don't really mind using the twist axis on my stick for taxiing and takeoff. It's not that bad. For like the 30 seconds you're using it for takeoff. And yeah, I don't know. I think that if you want it to be realistic, you are gonna want rudder pedals. But yeah, for me it's been okay just using the stick. Hey Matt, what's up? Oh, Christmas was chill. We didn't do too much. We don't really we don't celebrate Christmas in a big way. But yeah, it was a nice chill day. Nothing crazy. I spent most of the day playing games with my siblings, with my brother especially. Oh yeah, Phil says I love my Verpal, the Constellation. Yep, that's what I have, is the left-hand Constellation Alpha. It's really high quality for sure. I don't think it's like, you know, it's diminishing returns on the value for your money, so. I was just so used to my Airbus side stick that it's not a huge deal. But I think that, I don't know, I think that having it mounted is more important than having a different stick completely. Like mounting it on the desk has been really nice. Definitely like that. Our first stop is Mike Tango 41, directly west, or almost directly. Track is 267. That's our first course. Mike Tango 41, MT 41. See if we can knock out, I don't know, like 200 and something miles today in the next few hours. Phil says I'm a southpaw, but you have the right-handed stick. See, that's the thing is, oh, you learn to fly in real life. Oh yeah, miss the times you don't have them. Oh, the rudder pedals. Southpaw, but have the right-hand stick. It just matters what seat you want to fly in, right? Generally, if you're left seat, you're left hand on the stick and yoke, or yoke, right hand on the throttle. Left, right. You can't really avoid it, right? Unless you fly right seat. I know one of those, there's that guy, that M0A channel or whatever on YouTube. Guy does flight training. I notice he sits right seat all the time, even solo. I wonder if it's because he's a lefty. I'm actually a lefty. I'm a lefty when it comes to writing, like handwriting. But besides that, I'm a righty. So I have like a weird combo of lefty righty. Like I throw a ball with my right hand, but I write with my left hand. So the weirdest thing is doing VATSIM. If autopilot's off, I'm trying to fly with my left hand on the stick or yoke, then I need to write something down. I need to take my hand off the stick. It's pretty weird. Position left seat, but do right side controls. Wait, you reach all the way over here? Yeah, I think what's interesting about aviation is, like, especially in the airliners, like, if you fly an Airbus that has a side stick, you're going to have to learn to use both your left and your right hand. Kind of interesting. First officer flying with their right hand instead. Jeep is useless with either hand. Alright, looks like we got a little terrain in front of us here. This must be the 7,000 foot elevation part. Let's see, it looks like these peaks up ahead are about 6,200 feet. Looking at the VFR sectional. We're going to overfly a little airport called Otter Trail Lake. A little private airport up here in front of us. Ate way too much food, played pool and beer pong. Nice, Matt. What? That sounds like an awesome Christmas. Instructors like M0A stay in the right seat. Oh yeah, Jason Miller. Okay, yep. Yeah, that makes sense. They're just used to it. What's up, Inner Harvin? Inna Havarin. Phil says just oriented the controls as the right side. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, for flight sim, I also think left-hand stick is better because you have to use your mouse pretty often. So I use my mouse right-handed. If you're fully right-handed, I think you just have an advantage, though. It's like you can do the realistic setup of left stick or yoke, right-hand throttle, which is how it would be laid out if you're in the left seat of any plane, for the most part, and then You have your right hand for your mouse and for writing on VATSIM. Yeah, having to take my hand off the stick to write something down. Autopilot will save me. Bit late launching flight sim. That's all good. Yeah, we're coming up to Mike Tango 41 first. If you want to hop in there, I'll keep the VFR map on so you can see our progress. You and the raccoon in the cockpit. Where's the Xbox controller? I'm here for my discovery flight. Where's the Xbox controller? I'll be like, where's the G1000? They'll be like, what? There's no autopilot or GPS in this plane. What are you talking about? This is a trainer. You're only paying, you know, $150 an hour or whatever it is. And you're not paying enough for a G1000. You're not touching the autopilot for 100 hours. I'd be like, I quit. I'm done. I'm here to play with the autopilot. Oh, loading in at Bozeman. Matt, you might want to load it at MT41 if you can. Or yeah, you can use time acceleration, catch up. There's also a bunch of small airports, like there's this one in front of us, 2 Mike Tango 8, a little bit to the south coming up. It's also doable. Or just fly the MU2 or, you know, hop in an Airbus or something. Be here in no time. I'll do a little 360 here in this super safe spot right over all the terrain. See how my coordinated turns do with twisting the axis. Oh, ESP active. Wait, that's new. Isn't that new? I don't think I've seen ESP before, but I don't know that I've tried to do steep turns in the M500. Oh, it's put me into level mode and automatically engage the autopilot. That's cool. It's a little safety feature there. I hadn't run into that before. Yeah, in this plane, there's like a ESP, some sort of electronic like flight protection system. And I guess if you exceed like 30 degrees of bank, it turns on. I think I can disable it using the EFB, using the tablet there, but it is on. I think it's on by default. That was cool. Scenery here is great. Live weather looks good. Yeah, we got good time to fly right now. I'm sure we'll run into full IMC. We'll get some low IFR conditions at our very final airport of the day, I'm sure. It's going to be the new trend the next few days. And this thing takes forever to do a 360. Mainly because I can't... Let's see how far I can pitch it. It's not bad. I'm past 30 degrees right now. Spokane to LIFR. Luckily, I don't think we'll make it to Washington, or to Washington today. Hopefully, we'll make it to the Salmon River, though. Well, actually, it's only a few stops away, so we'll definitely make it to the Salmon River.
Airspeed, 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 airspeed.
This thing just goes so... it's so easy to overspeed this thing at low altitudes. It's like every single stream. Every time I fly this, I'm getting airspeed, airspeed. And then when you pull it to idle, you get check gear, check gear, check gear. Gotta pick which warning you want. I barely have that much power. I'm at like less than half power. All right, Mike Tango 21's coming up here, and then we got to turn to the south. After MT40, or sorry, 41. After MT41, we're gonna head south to Dillon, KDLN, Delta Lima November. Similar safe altitude, 6,500 feet. It's a freeway right here. A big road right here. And this is a 4,000 foot grass strip. I'm not sure if it's right here. It's always so hard to find grass strips. We're still 10 nautical miles away. Definitely have some nice terrain here. We're just on Microsoft Flight Sim, no VAT Sim. So after I'm done, after we're all done with this, I'll get back into doing VAT Sim periodically during the week. No, Tyler, we're just gonna do like a touch and go. It's USA East. Tyler, you can find, you can either find an airport that's coming up, whichever one works for you to take off from to join the group, or you can set up time acceleration in your settings so you can fast forward and rewind basically. That's a really easy way to catch up. All right, 5.5 nautical miles. So it looks like TPHI is over there. It's probably one of you guys. And we got runways. Let's see, what runways do we have? It's like 9 and 27. Straight east and west runways. Just hop in the Darkstar. Always an option. I installed the Darkstar after the last stream. I think somebody was flying it. Maybe it was last stream or 2 streams ago. Somebody was in the Darkstar and I felt bad because I didn't have it installed. So I got it in there now. Just so we can see it in its glory. Runway heading is supposedly 275.
Check gear. Check gear.
It's really nice when you guys are waiting at these kind of airports just because they're so hard to find sometimes. Oh, this is a strip right here. I'm just gonna do a low pass because I'm so fast. And maybe I can touch down. Way too fast though. Gotta touch the wheels for it to count. Boop. I don't think I turned these back to... Oh, I did turn these back to auto. Nice. Oh, this should be on auto as well. Oh, do I have my taxi light on? I have my pulse light on. I'll just circle around this airport once real quick too. Delay it a little bit. Group up a little bit. Yeah, you guys that are further back, if you want to catch up, here one option is to, I'll show you real quick. If you go into controls, you have to set some, you could set some shortcuts for the sim rate. So I have them on my keyboard, but if you type in sim rate, then you can set one for increase and one for decrease sim rate. And the first time you hit, like I have mine on control, it's actually control plus and control minus. So when I hit Control Plus, it goes to 2x speed, then 4x speed, then 8x. And then just remember how many times you hit it, so you remember how many times to hit it backwards to get back to real time. The thing to do is turn that on temporarily and fly at double speed, catch up really quick, and then go back to real time once you catch up with people. That's what I do when I crash, and then I have to catch up for not like a convenient location. Do the exact same thing. All right, so we're gonna go to the south now towards Dillon. Course is 1904. It's the same as the first leg, up 42 miles. And safe altitude, 6,500.
Airspeed.
All right, southwest we go. All right, so next is Dillon, and then we'll stop at. So I wonder if we should stop at Salmon, or we might want to wait for Lemhi County, which is after that, because after that we join up at the Salmon River and follow it.
Check gear.
It's so hard to not overspeed this. You're not climbing it up to like 20,000 feet, 30,000 feet. All right, direct Dillon, KDLN. The map is kind of broken. The heck? There we go. KDLN, Dillon time. All right, I'm looking ahead at the weather at Dillon. There is weather reporting station there. Clear, 10 miles of visibility. Winds are 3 knots and altimeter 3022. Oh, when I hit auto altimeter, it's giving me 3041. A little bit different. And clouds are reported. Let's see. It says clear at Dillon, so maybe after this section here, we got some clouds above us. Maybe once we get through here, we'll be clear of them. I wonder, so Little Nav Map has something where it says, oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so on Little Nav Map, when you choose an airport, it gives you all this data about it, including the weather, nearest weather. And it also calls out the preferred runway based on the weather. Wait a minute, though. It says preferred runway 22. Oh, there is a 22 there. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, does it just like take the wind and just take the 0 off it and say that's the preferred runway? But there is a shorter runway 22 at Dillon. So if you want to land into the 3-knot wind, then runway 22 is your runway. Tutu. MU2. My god, this is pretty again. Screenshot worthy. The water. Dude, I can see the lights in the clouds up there. Full Trotter's lights in the Vision Jet. Man, yeah, this terrain is amazing. 10,000 foot peaks to the left. 10,000 foot peaks to the right. Maybe I should switch planes. I feel like I'm just too fast. What's up, fish? Oh, first message. Nice. See you in the distance. Yeah, I think I picked too fast of a plane today. Looks like most of you guys are in like PC-12s, a couple TBMs, DA-62. What's the TNAV? All right, let's check our progress. 27 miles away to Dillon. Hey, Stormo, what's up? Merry Christmas. Oh, I forgot to grab a beverage. That's what I forgot in preparation for the stream. Me and my buddy Valis were catching up on the Destiny story right before this. We haven't played in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe more. So for a few hours, we were running through the Destiny missions for the latest season, and we stopped like 15 minutes before I started the stream, and I was like doing all the things to get ready for the stream. Forgot to grab a beverage out of the fridge, so it'll have to wait till after the flight. Coming up to a landmark that says Twin Bridges. But yeah, it says Twin Bridges. There's also the Twin Bridges Ruby Valley Airport off to our left. I don't know if there are actually bridges or not. We're about to find out, I guess. I don't see them yet if there are. Unless they're over this direction. No. Do not see any bridges. Yet. I would assume the bridges are along this section here.
Airspeed.
Oh, it's a Twin Navian. Got it. Fish says, you remember when my wife said she'd get me a 4070 for Christmas? Well, what happened? What happened? Are you drowning in FPS right now because of your upgrade? She bought me a car instead? What? Your girlfriend bought you a car for Christmas? That's crazy. Did I post the flight plan? Oh my god, I forgot to hit enter. I thought I uploaded it. So, Discord is so weird. Like, put it in. Yeah, you have to like hit enter after attaching it. And I always forget to hit enter. I guess that's kind of normal. She is my wife. But she's your wife now? Oh, you said girlfriend. Oh, when my wife said. Oh, did I say girlfriend? Did I read that as girlfriend? What the heck? Sell the car and get a 4090. So, yeah, sell the car, then make an additional withdrawal from the bank, and then you can get a 4090. Sorry, Josh, I forgot to hit enter on that. All right, here we go. Dillon's coming up. Preferred runway is 22. See if I can do a proper touch and go this time. 220. $14 miles away. Start getting this thing slowed down right now if I can. This thing is so hard to slow down without getting the gear warning. Like I can't just pull it to idle and lift the nose up. Wants to go fast. Okay, let's see if I can see this next runway this time. Why is the flight director telling me to pitch to the left when the airport is to the right? The heck? Let's turn flight director off. We have to do this. There we go. Alright, 11 nautical miles for the airport. And yeah, preferred runway 22 if you want that 3 knots of wind. So what kind of car did you get? Was it like a wish list item or like just a practical thing, like you needed a car so you guys have a second car or something like that, or you didn't have a car and you know, what's the situation? And do you like the car better, or would you rather have a 4070? I think we're all assuming the car was the upgrade. But maybe you just really, really wanted a 4070 instead. Toyota-thon. Oh, it's a Lambo. I think I'd rather have a 4070 than a Lambo. That's just my it's my style. I'd take a 4090 over a Lambo. Assuming that the solution wouldn't just be to sell the Lambo and pocket the cash and then buy a 4090 and bank the other several $100,000 or whatever. If I'm not allowed to sell the Lambo and I have to keep it and use it, then I would rather have a 4090. No joke. A 2011 Ford Focus broke down at work. My girlfriend had an old Ford Focus when we met, and it exploded at a gas station. She like started it and the engine like basically exploded. Not in like a violent way, but you could hear it just like crunch and something was horrible, and then yeah, it just shut down and it was just dead. Is that the airport right there? I'm way too low, so I can't even see the airport.
Check gear.
It's supposed to be runway 22. Where is this place? Is this it right in front of me? I see a road kind of there. The visibility in this plane is not the best either. Am I blind? Where's the airport? 2 miles. A little to the left. Should be right over here. Oh, there it is. There's a runway. Okay, I think I see one runway right there. And then there's supposed to be a runway 22. I'm blind. Oh, no, that's not it either. It's over here, isn't it? No. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right, that should be 2-2 right there. All right, proper touch and go. All right, here's runway 22. Oh, overshot it. Oop. Can't see anything. Can't move my head. All right, 225. Yep, there we go. We even got Pappies on runway 22. Flap set for takeoff. We're back. We're back up. Gear up. Active pause drone cam time here. See if I can watch some of you dudes. You guys already did it. You already passed me. There we go. Can watch Mike come in, or Chris come in. DC3 touch and go. That's a big boy. Vision jet touch and go. Trotter's down. Touched his toes on the runway. Is that the TBM 850? Which plane is that? Why doesn't it say the type of plane? All right, active pause, action. We're off. All right, flaps up, gears already up. Yeah, the DC3 is so pretty. We're just continuing the same direction. KTAI, which is Salmon Airport. So this will lead us over to the Salmon River, which we're gonna be on, not gonna lie, for a long time. Hopefully it's very pretty. But we're gonna take that across Idaho. All right, 34 miles to Salmon. Safe altitude's 8,500 this time. You can see some of the terrain in front of us here. So I actually have to climb a little bit. All right, K-Tai, T-A-I, Tango, Alpha, India. It's just to the southwest, not very far. We're passing over Dillon right now. Dillon, Montana. Not to be confused with Dillon, Texas, from the Smash TV series and movie Friday Night Lights. This is Dillon, Montana. I gotta rewatch that show. Because me and my buddy Valis have been playing Star Citizen, he started watching Battlestar Galactica again. And the last 2 nights I've also been watching Battlestar Galactica again. Also such a good show. And Friday Night Lights, also really good show. I feel like I need to rewatch that one too. It's kind of crazy though, Battlestar Galactica, like I just watched the mini-series. Basically they made a mini-series first, you know, of like the more modern version of the series. I never watched the original. But man, watching Battlestar Galactica makes me want to play more space games. I've been dabbling in EVE Online a little, been dabbling in Star Citizen. That show is just too good. I'm stoked to watch a few more episodes, or maybe one episode tonight, maybe two. But the mini-series starts it out, and like you, it's like, you know, 3 hours, whatever, 2 episodes of like an hour and a half each to start the show off, and then it's 4 seasons after that. My buddy got it on sale, like on iTunes, you know, through Apple TV, Apple, whatever you want to call. What do you even call it? Anyway, the movies and TV shows section where you can buy from Apple through like Apple TV app on your phone or your laptop or your Apple TV itself. Anyway, he said he got the whole thing for $30. But I had owned a season previously or something like that, so I didn't get the offers. I don't know. I had to pay like $30 or whatever a season. At least for season 1. Alright, gotta watch that overspeed. I should pitch up a little bit. Yeah, supposedly 8,500 is a good altitude here. These peaks right in front of me are 7,500. So that's probably where that comes from. It's giving us 1,000 feet of clearance. Alright, there's 7,500. I'm gonna pause for a second. Wait for you guys to catch up a little bit. Going direct Salmon. Our course is 225. K-Tai waypoint or airport? It's an airport. Kind of both to us, but yeah, it's not an RNAV fix, it's an airport. KTAI, Tango Alpha India. So that is Salmon Airport. And then after that we have Lemhi County Airport. But then after that we have a lot of miles to cover. We're just gonna follow the Salmon River, which is in Idaho. And that is that's our route for the foreseeable future. We're just making our way to Salmon River right now. What's up, Mouth Pounder? I made it, and belated Merry Christmas to all. What's up, man? Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. All this salmon talk makes me hungry. Is the chat on the stream broken again? It looks like it is, right? God, what a pain in the butt. Why doesn't it just work every time like the internet should? Never worked from the get-go? No, it definitely works. It's in the bottom left corner, but I have to like open it up and refresh it every time. I don't know why. Or are you saying it just breaks all the time? I've definitely seen it work. You guys are all typing and I see nothing in the corner of the stream coming through. It's positioned down there. I haven't changed anything. Yeah, it's not on the stream, yeah. It breaks all the time. I have no idea why. I feel bad because I know you guys want to see it on there when you're like full screening on a phone and stuff like that. So you can actually follow chat. But I think it might be a little bit out of my hands. I'll go get the URL for it again. See if it fixes it. Chat box. That's the same exact code every time. Just broken. What a pain. I'll just try to read all the chat as usual. I'll say who said it. I'll describe all the emotes they used in detail, if any. I'll spell their name phonetically every time. Give you all the details. All right, I'm up at 9,000. Feel a little too high. All right. 12 miles to K-tie to Salmon. Okay, we got a Couch Captain emote, the V-Speeds tattoo emote, the stick of butter landing emote. We got the My Face emote. The second butter, spreading butter on the runway emote. Toga emote, smoking a taxiway sign emote, and the oof emote from Matt Richo, spelled Mattricho. And he is a member. His name is Green. Whew. All right, that's one message down. All right, nobody else chat, please. It's gonna take too long. It's a bad idea. Matt went straight for the jugular. I expected it. I was ready for it. All right, 10 miles until we get to Salmon Airport. I don't know if the Salmon River starts at the Salmon Airport because we have another airport to the west we're going to, which is Lemhi County. I think that's technically where we join the Salmon River. We start following it to the north. Oh, Chris V in with a penguin emote, frog face, lobster strawberry, canned food dinner plate silverware setup. Absolutely amazing. Contributing to the conversation, the deep conversation that we're having in the chat. Really appreciate those insights, especially the frog face. Really hits home for me. That's one I've been thinking about for a while, so I'm glad you mentioned it. All right, what airports do we have here? Or what runways do we have? 10? No, we got like 0, maybe 1 and 19. 1 and 19. Looks like we'll probably go for 1-9er. Another quick touch and go. And then we'll do a full stop at the next airport right before we join up with the Salmon River. Ooh, we got cow butterfly, pig nose bee, see no evil, cockroach panda bear, green beetle, a koala bear, a mosquito, and a panda bear. The second panda bear of the message. Tyler coming in hot with some deep thoughts in the chat. This is what we're known for here. We get together, fly airplanes, and have deep conversations. Chat mode hieroglyphics. That is a Twitch on Twitch. You can do a chat mode that's emote only. All right, so we're gonna turn left for this runway, wherever it is. It's a 2,300 foot grass strip, which I'm sure to miss.
Check gear.
Especially because I'm low. Runway 1 and 1-9er. All right, let's look for 3,300 feet of grass. Oh yeah, that's it right here. Doing the joystick twist slip. Always horrible to try. Whoa. As low sensitivity as I've added in my stick curve for the twist axis, it's still very, very touchy. All right, touch and go, touch and go. We'll do a full stop at the next airport. All right, flaps up to 10 degrees. Man, right next to the road there, too. Gear up. All right, let me get pause. Drone camera. Wherever it's taken our drone camera today, I never know. Where am I? Oh, here it is. And then next we're going to, it looks like Lemhi County, KSMN, like salmon. If you got salmon on the mind, it is spelled like salmon, KSMN, Sierra Mike November, and we'll do a full stop there. That's going to be where we start. We join up with this actual Salmon River, and then we're going to follow the river for, let's see how long it is to the first airport. It's not too bad. 84 miles along Salmon River until we get to the first airport that we're going to stop at along the river, which is a small grass strip, 1,800 feet. It's like a good 80 miles. All right, so now we're going to go to KSMN, direct KSMN, and we'll do a full stop there. We can all rally. Rally at the Salmon Airport. Well, this one, technically the one we just went past, is Salmon Airport. And then the one we're going to that's actually along the Salmon River, which is not Salmon Airport. Probably just because it's way smaller, maybe. No, it's not bad. The one we're going to now is 5,700 foot runway. I don't know, maybe somebody lost a bet or something, or they had to compete with one another for who got the right to name their airport Salmon Airport. And yeah, wait, is this right? Why is that? Why is KTAI not called are there two Salmon airports? Wait, KTAI, Salmon Airport, but it's TAI. And then you look here to the west where we're going now. This airport is KSMN, K Salmon. But this one is called Lemhi County, or Lemhi County. But it's got the K Salmon code. What's going on here? Some weird stuff going on in Idaho. Safe altitude, 11,500 feet this time. And our course to Lemhi Valley, 282 on the course. All right. Salmon and Lemhi sounds like a metal dinner. Hey, Flying Studios. We just passed by, supposedly, allegedly, it is Salmon Airport, but the code doesn't match. Now we're headed to K Salmon. Kilo, Sierra, Mike, November. TPHI 17 and Mrs. TPHI 17 are here. It's a family affair.
Airspeed, airspeed, air.
All right, we're going to do a full stop when we get up here to the airport that once wanted to be called Salmon Airport. The Lemhi County. Very, very pretty here. I mean, I feel like ever since we hit, like, Arizona was pretty good, but Utah was way better. Wyoming was obviously great. Now Idaho is looking awesome.
Airspeed.
Last several days have had just amazing scenery. It's been awesome.
Airspeed.
Man, my speed, my power setting is so low. This thing just needs to calm down. So Matt says, when are you doing on air again? I'll probably get back into it after this. I was doing kind of my weekly recipe for the 3 streams was usually like a VATSIM flight, and then usually like an on-air company day, just where I would use it as a route finder to like try new planes and stuff like that. And then Saturday was always like the group flight day. Probably get back into that kind of pattern after we're done with this. And it seems like after today and then a stream on Thursday that we'll probably finish this route on Saturday, which is how it should be, finishing it on the weekend so more people can join on Saturday. All right, let me get up to 11,500 so we get over these mountains up here. Actually, do we have to get over that? 15 nautical miles away. Let me turn on the topography. Actually, no, we don't. So we are landing down here in the valley. All right, runways at Lemhi County, aka
Airspeed,
K Salmon.
Airspeed,
Oh my God, I'm
airspeed,
so bad. I wish I could just turn that off.
Airspeed,
5,500 foot runway, runways 17 and 35 it looks like. Winds are calm, overcast at 4,600 feet, 10 miles of visibility. So we're all VFR at K Salmon. Yeah, 5,500 foot hard surface runway. So let's dial in either, we got 175 and 355. So let's dial in 355 on OBS for our runway.
airspeed, 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 airspeed,
355.
airspeed, 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 airspeed.
It's actually
airspeed,
automatically pulling the
airspeed,
nose up,
airspeed.
look. I think that's the ESP feature in the M500. So if you overbank it, it forces it, it turns on this level autopilot mode right here.
Airspeed, airspeed,
And then,
airspeed,
yeah, if I go
airspeed,
too fast, like it lifts the nose. My hands are in the air right now. You
airspeed,
can't see it, but they are. You just have to trust me. It'll pull the nose up like that to bleed off the airspeed if you're overspeeding.
Check
Interesting.
gear.
That's pretty cool. That's some like airliner level safety features there. What's up, Jonas? After this cross country, will you do more flights? Yes, yes, definitely. Before this, we were doing a flight every Saturday, a group flight. And, you know, people are always welcome to fly along. Like, even if I'm doing VATSIM, some people are flying along on those. When I was doing on-air company and doing base camps and stuff like that to check out those features, people were joining for those too. So, yeah, you're always welcome to join. When I'm on VATSIM, though, when I'm on VATSIM, obviously, like, I turn off multiplayer most of the time. It's usually pretty confusing to have it on and to have VATSIM traffic on. So I'll usually turn off multiplayer on VATSIM days. But generally, yeah, if I'm not doing VATSIM, I always have multiplayer on, and it's always awesome to have people join. You're using the sim to practice GPS, nav, and IFR for your PPL. Nice. Yeah, if I was going for anything real world in aviation, I would definitely be practicing all the instrument stuff on the simulator. Vesturley on Twitch says, as someone who's getting into flight sims and just aviation in general, any recommendations to get used to everything? Coming from an automotive engineering and a sim racing background. I've never done sim racing. This is the only kind of simming I've really done seriously. Get used to things. I mean, I assume it's the same in the sim racing world. Like, it matters how serious you want to take it. Like, if you want to learn things about airspace, if you want to learn things about instrument landing procedures, like more official stuff. My God, it's so hard to bleed it. It's so hard to bleed off speed in this thing.
Check gear.
Just gonna put my gear down a little early so I can bleed off some of this speed. Looks like the runway is right here. There we go. Vactorly or Vactorly? I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry, man. Probably butchering it. Yeah, I would say like anything complicated, it just depends. It depends on what your goals are. So for me, like when I first started simming, I was just immediately drawn to all the Garmin systems, like all of the autopilots, the avionics, the glass cockpits, like the one I'm using right now. The technology is the thing I was drawn to, and that motivated me to learn. Just because that's what I happen to be into. Like I was playing around with that stuff far before I was like learning about basic traffic patterns and stuff like that. And because that was my interest, I was on YouTube watching real pilots fly using those systems. I was reading the actual manuals. I was reading tons of articles, like anything I could get my hands on. Every time there was a question that I had about something, I would Google it. I would find videos about it. I'd read like bold method articles and simulator forums and, you know, just whatever. So I think it just really, really depends on what your goals are with simming. But because it's a simulator, I would say like if your goal is to fly airliners on VATSIM, which is like ATC basically for simmers with real humans role-playing air traffic control. If your end goal is to do that, keep in mind that it's a sim, so it is meant to mimic the real world. So in the real world, you would not jump into an airliner on day one, right? You would start in a small plane learning the basics of like that plane and like simple traffic patterns around a small airport generally. And you would start there. So it could definitely be overwhelming if that's your goal, but I mean, there are enough resources on YouTube from just getting started to learning about from real world pilots, seeing them fly traffic patterns. You know, because it's a sim, you can look up real instructors' content on YouTube, not just people that are like gamers like me, to learn from, you know, in a more detailed way from somebody that's actually a pilot. But yeah, there's an endless amount of resources online. If you're motivated enough and you have a goal in mind, hit up YouTube, Google every question you have, get into some Discord servers, like even the official Microsoft Flight Sim one. Most of them will even have real pilot channels as well. If you definitely want answers from real pilots, if you're gonna be pursuing real world aviation. But yeah, if you have a more specific goal, maybe I can give you some information to get started. But yeah, it just matters what your goal is. For some people, they just want to load in, find the coolest fighter jet, and go intercept other players that are taking off in airliners from major airports. You know, that could be somebody's goal and what they find fun. Phil says, best idea for newbies is to learn to fly a plane by hand. Yeah, I think I'm guilty of not starting there. Like I totally went straight for the autopilot button because I was just fascinated. I want to learn the technology. I was like, how do these things work? Does it mimic real life? How realistic is this? Veerman's giving us a bunch of bounces down the runway. Beautiful, beautiful, sir. No wrong way to play the sim. Yeah, it just depends on your goals, you know? The only wrong stuff to do would be like jumping on VATSIM, not knowing anything, and, you know, trying to participate without learning anything in advance. You're just going to, you know, get yourself banned from the network, you know? That's like a don't do kind of thing, a thing not to do. Is it Vactoril? Is that how you say it? Thank you so much. I really like to just get into like group flights and stuff. Right now you're just picking planes that look nice, learning the basics like landing. Yeah, that's a great place to start. Like some people are more drawn to airliners and long haul flights. Some people prefer doing group flights and stuff like this, like low and slow, sightseeing. And some people just like doing both, like a little bit of everything. But what's nice about Microsoft Flight Simulator compared to like X-Plane is that multiplayer is built in. Live traffic to show you like real world style flights that are happening is built in. Like it's a very lively simulator compared to X-Plane. X-Plane is like kind of very lonely in my opinion until you install like 100 mods. Oh, we got some bounces. Might's going for it. He's doing a much taller. He's got more vertical leap. More vertical leap for sure than Veerman. So there were higher bounces and more of them. That was pretty impressive. I think he was just trying to show Veerman up. So Hanger Studio 713 says, I like it so much I became a third party partner developer. How do you see other people's planes? Yeah, unfortunately you can't. I think there are some like model matching things to make it pick a more accurate plane compared to what they're flying. But unfortunately in this sim, if you don't own the plane, that specific plane that someone is flying, you will not see it. It'll do a very kind of poor job at trying to replace it with something similar. But usually all that means is that it's going to replace it with either a Baron or a Bonanza, mattering if it has a single or twin engine. Or it'll replace it with an Airbus if it doesn't know beyond that. It's pretty crappy. I'm not sure if I own the Osprey or not. I don't think so. All right, here comes Raccoon bringing in the tail end with the V-tail. I don't know if I'll jump back in the V-tail. Somebody asked if I was going to change planes. I kind of want to keep it a little fast-paced. We're following a river too. I don't know how much terrain is around it. It does look like it's like surrounded. Yeah, it looks like we have terrain surrounding the river on both sides. So it doesn't look very flat. So it might be nice to have something a little fast and a little agile. And let's see, from here to the next airport. The next airport we're going to land at is about 95 miles away. We got a lot of river to follow. And our pit stop after those 95 miles is a small grass strip, 1,800 feet long. Yeah, I think, I don't want something too... Maybe I'll jump in like the Carbon Cub. You are thinking is wrong. I think I'm gonna probably jump in like the Cub. I do want something. It's hard to pick right between being agile and being slow, or being like having some speed to it, so we don't have to. So it doesn't take a super long amount of time. But I think I'll jump in like the Carbon Cub or something like that. I'm gonna check the cruise speeds on them real quick when I change. All right, let me get this thing quick shut down. Nice. All right, start position. I'm gonna modify the flight plan, and I'll put that in the Discord. Day 13.2. If you guys are importing it. Make sure I actually upload the file this time. 13.2. All right, that's in the Discord if you guys want the plan file. I'm gonna get it reloaded. All right, load 13.2. There we go. This is the full remaining route. 748 miles. Easy. All right, let me see the Cubs. I wonder if the Carbon is a bit faster. Oh wait, did I not install that? I just have the Savage, the X Cub. Oh, I have the Savage Carbon. 110. I think that's a default plane. Let's see. You know what? The RV-14 might not be bad either. I could try maybe the RV-10. Might be a little too fast. 109 knots for the Beaver. Oh, it's the Savage Carbon. Oh, that is the Got Friends one. Okay. Oh, yeah, and then the Savage Gravel. Okay. Nice. Okay. Savage. I'll grab that one then. That's pretty good. 110 knots. Let's go with Pure White. The White Knight. Alright, pull it back to daytime. Yeah, this looks like some... We'll see how tall the terrain is around it. We're going to be on this for a bit. Lots of twists and turns coming... Twists and turns coming our way. Russ says, for some reason my flight sim always launches in windowed mode. Huh. I have not, but I actually play in windowed mode because of streaming and because I don't want to stream in ultra wide. Not sure about that. The next airport is ID28. It's almost 100 miles away, so we're gonna be along the river for a while. Oh yeah, try alt to enter. That's a good idea. Yeah, alt enter, and you checked in the game settings, right? I assume here you're in full screen mode, not in windowed mode. All right, quick start on this guy. Landing light on, strobe on. Oh man, tail draggers. So bad. What's up, Mike? Oh, you bought the 207. I flew it around a little bit. It's not bad at all. Yeah, if you definitely want the 207. I also feel like the 207 might be good for on-air company. Got just a lot of room for passengers. I mean, it'd be kind of similar haul to like the Grand... Well, probably less cargo-wise and weight-wise than the Grand Caravan, I would guess. But passengers-wise, I think it has like 7 or 8 seats in it. Mattering if someone sits up front. Alright, hopefully the weather is not too crazy up ahead. We'll see how it goes. How am I like the FSR 500? It's like my favorite plane. It's the best. I love the M500. Alright, let me bring up the VFR map again. Alright, we are just going directly north. We can go a little bit to the west, but we're just gonna join the Salmon Lake. See how fast this thing takes off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. Okay. That is very slippery, like I'm on ice. What is happening here? Holy crap. Are there like 200 knot winds? What is this thing doing? Holy crap, this is hard to control. Yikes. Oh my god. I can't wait till the next sim update. Like, so much of what happens on the ground, I swear, is because of that rigid front, the rigid wheels things or whatever that have no give. They showed that one demo video of a plane landing without pulling 90 degrees to the left as soon as the nose wheel touched down. I can't wait for that update. Sweet drift. Vactural says, gotta go to bed from Ireland, hit the follow. Oh, thanks, dude. I'm mostly on YouTube, but yeah, I've been multi-streaming on Twitch. But thanks for the follow on Twitch, dude. Yeah, check in for sure. And if you want to hit me up offline when I'm not streaming, you can join the Discord if you want. Oh, I don't think I have it in the... Here, I'll just put it in the chat real quick on the Twitch chat. You can ask some questions there if you want to as well. Otherwise, I can see you on the next stream. But have a good night, man. More experience in the Carbon. Does that do that for you too? That was insane. I'm sure it's user error, but at the same time, ground handling in the sim has also been always been super weird. But supposedly in the next update, we're gonna get flexible airframes and like suspensions and stuff. Basically, the plane will have give when the wheels are loaded, and when you land, it's not going to pull you off the runway to the left extremely hard anymore. They showed a demo video of that in one of the dev streams. I'm very much looking forward to that. I mean, maybe it'll make it harder. I have no idea what to expect. Maybe it was actually on easy mode, even with it pulling that hard. But I'm hoping that it's more smooth than it is right now when you land. Landing's worse than the carbon. Have fun. Yikes. All right, this is the famed Salmon River. We have found it. When you land the carbon, raise the flaps immediately. Pull back on the stick to get the tail down. Okay. All right, we got a good 100 miles to go. Speaking of which, I didn't fill this thing up. We'll get another military refueling. Bam. All right, we are following this river for a while. Yeah, I haven't gotten the Navian or the Navian B just yet. I did watch some videos about them though. I watched, was that, I think Avangel did a review on them. I tend to, nowadays, I tend to try to buy planes that fit a hole in my hangar, like fill a need for the most part that I don't have yet. In another plane. But I also like giving them a try just so other people can see, just kind of see how someone else experiences them and see if it's worth it for them or. Yeah, lately I've been in the M500 a lot, and before that I was in the Vision Jet quite a bit too. Especially when it comes to like stuff that I'm doing outside of the group flights. So like VATSIM, for example. I definitely fly faster planes when I do VATSIM, even though they're like GA. I'm not flying airliners, but I'm definitely more likely to reach for a turboprop or reach for like the Vision Jet or the Honda Jet for VATSIM needs. And then when I do on-air company, because I'm usually doing passengers or lots of cargo, I'm usually also in a turboprop or like a business jet. I did pick up the Cessna 207 out of curiosity when that came out, but I loaded it up once, flew it around a little bit, and now I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever fly that again, kind of thing. I think I've found some of my favorite planes just because of the M500 coming out recently. Like that plane, it kind of hits all the spots for me. As a turboprop, the features it has when it comes to like failures, loading passengers and fuel is just satisfying to watch. You watch the car pull up and drop passengers off. Really, really unique. I also love that when that plane came out, it gave people on Xbox a turboprop to use, Navigraph and SimBrief in. Oh, what is this house here? If this isn't a house per se, but it's not on the sectional. Mystery Mansion. I don't like all the glass. I prefer analog planes. Yeah, if I don't want the M500, I grab the TBM 850. I feel like between those two planes, if you really want a turboprop, those two, like, they're both incredible. P2012. Oh, yeah. That's not in the marketplace just yet, right? I know you guys have talked about the 2012 for a while. Ooh, we got some trink. We got some canyon. Some canyon action coming up here. Oh man, I'm over speeding this thing already. Indicated's a 120 at the top of the green arc on this, looks like. Am I gonna stream at 8:13 p.m.? No, probably not. I'll probably be done by then for the weekday stream. And we only have we don't have that much distance remaining either, so I'm definitely gonna not overdo it today and Thursday, and we'll have our like finale. Kind of have our finale on Saturday. I just turned off my Tobii eye tracker. I like disconnected it and stuff because it's so awkward to use for the stream. But it is really good for this kind of flying for sure. You can like rotate, change the roll of the camera to follow the horizon and stuff is great, but fortunately I turned it off today. Have to move it manually. Glad we went with a much slower plane and we'd just be flying over all this instead. Where are we all heading? We are following the Salmon Lake in Idaho right now. And yeah, we just took off from KBZN. Which sounds like, the airport code sounds like salmon, but it's called, it's called Lemhi County, or Lemhi County. So we're in Idaho following the Salmon Lake. We're gonna follow this for a little under 100 miles actually. It's kind of a long leg here. And we're gonna get to a small airstrip called McKay Bar. Is a little pit stop that we'll take. We'll see how long it takes us. We may end the day there, mattering how long this takes, since we're in a little slower tail draggers and stuff. But if not, then we'll just continue on the Salmon Lake. But yeah, this route follows the Salmon Lake for at least, I want to say it's like 200 and something miles, maybe even 300. The lake, river. Did I say Salmon Lake? Salmon River. And the river itself is like 450 miles long through Idaho or something like that. Actually, I can, let me see how long. I can look up the miles right now. Looks like we're on it. Okay, we're on it for 210 miles in total. Oh, I said lake 10 times. Mistakes were made. What time is it? It's 6:30. I'm in Los Angeles, so 6:34 here. The other plane I haven't tried yet is, speaking of like the P2012, I haven't tried the PC-10 yet either. Just kind of waiting for it to be in the marketplace. But it's the same kind of thing. Like I have the M500 if I want glass cockpit, and I have the TBM 850 if I want analog. And I know the PC-12, at least right now, doesn't have failures modeled or anything like that, or wear and tear and that stuff. So I'll basically be losing those things if I fly the PC-12. So I feel like it's not going to replace the 850 or the M500. So that's why I'm not really in a rush to grab it. I'm not sure, Studios. I don't really schedule a stop time. It's usually just based on where we get to in the route and whether or not I want to continue to the next leg that's coming up. So for example, this time when we land at McKay Bar, I think the next leg may be another 100 miles or so along the river. So it just matters how I'm feeling. And, you know, after hand flying along a river like this for You know, 100 miles. It might be time to be done for the night. I'll just see how I feel when I get there. I don't usually schedule the end time. I just kind of go until it feels right to stop, you know. You have to get the PC-12. You'll fall in love with it. That's definitely one of the more highly regarded reviews I've seen for the PC-12. I did watch. I think V1 flew it. I think I watched his stream when he was flying it. It just seemed kind of basic. I thought the panel was cool. The configuration of the plane was cool. I think I would definitely consider it if they added like failures and wear and tear and stuff like that. But it's really hard to beat something like the 850 and the M500. Like they're just kind of really raising the bar on GA planes with those. So if I did check it out, I feel like I would just check it out and then probably not go back to it. And like something that's nice about the M500 specifically over, I think even over like the Black Square planes, is that the M500 doesn't just have failures that are on like a randomized schedule, like a randomized based on flight time or flight hours kind of schedule, but it has wear and tear. So, and it has the option to enable or disable both. Like the failures aren't like a make or break thing for me personally. I like that they're there if I ever want to take it like super seriously, but having the wear and tear options where like the light bulbs will burn out eventually, the tire pressure will get low, you know, the oil needs to be replaced, stuff like that. I love and that the Comanche has those kind of things too. I really love those wear and tear features more so than failures. So that's another reason why the M500 is awesome. And why also the Comanche is awesome. Like it's giving you something that other planes just don't give you. The walk around, like if somebody could make a plane that has like, I mean, I guess the Comanche like is the plane. Like the walk around in the Comanche is a game changer. I had never had one plane that had you do an actual walk around like that. Like what an awesome experience. I had so much fun like learning about it. I was like watching all the videos that the A2A team made about it, watching them do the walk around and learn about the plane. Really, really cool. I love it. So yeah, those kind of things just, after you fly enough planes, right? It's just like you start looking for the ones that are really changing your experience in the plane, and it's not just a different V speed you're learning, maybe different flap settings and speeds you're learning. You're not just learning V speeds and maybe a few different checklist items, but you're getting major feature differences like wear and tear, failures, a walk around. Those are the things that make those planes unlike any other planes. And there are only so many of them, right? Like most planes are the former. Most planes are, well, it looks like I have a different model and I'm learning a few different V speeds. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Or maybe the plane's giving you some new capability in on-air company, you know? Like, oh, I finally have a plane that, you know, holds 12 passengers instead of 6 or something like that. Yes, the Comanche does support the GTN 750. You can do, I think it's 530, 430, both of those, or the GTN 750. PMS 50, yeah. Yeah, I would not buy the TDI 750. You can't even update the database without like paying. I think you have to pay Garmin to update it. I would never recommend anybody get the TDI 750. I even looked it up recently, and it says that the AIRAC cycle is over 100 versions, or at least in terms of the version number of it, it's more than 100 off from what is current already. And apparently it's expensive to update, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the reason it's expensive is because it's actually using the Garmin database, and you have to like buy your own or something to update it. Could be wrong. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, I read that it's their own site, I think, says it's expensive to update, or the manual. I was like, ugh. Whereas the PMS 50 uses the built-in database, whether you're using Microsoft's nav data or you've updated the nav data with Navigraph. It just uses whatever is in the sim. I forgot I switched puppies. Oh my god, Josh in the Vision Jet down there, cutting through the canyons, Maverick style. There's got to be a funny pun for a Cirrus pilot. What is the call sign of a Cirrus pilot? It's got to be something like something just very rich, something wearing its money on its sleeve kind of thing. What's the server type? Do you mean the multiplayer server? We're on USA East. But here, if you want instructions, you can type. Here, I'll type it in the chat for you. Made a little bot command to. There are a couple settings you need to check. One is on the world map to make sure you have all players turned on, and then the other one is to make sure you're on the right server, which is USA East. Bear and Tolsto, thanks for the follows on Twitch, guys. Bear says, what's the code for your next destination? It is ID28. It's called McKay Bar, India Delta 28. It might take us a while to get there, though. We have like probably a good 70 miles or so to follow along the river. So, no mattering how long it takes us, I may be done for the night. We'll see how it goes. We're almost 2 hours into the stream already, so I usually go 3-ish hours during the week. And we're on day 13 of our trip across the U.S. And it seems like day 15, which will be on Saturday. Day 14 will be Thursday, and day 15 will be Saturday. It seems like on a day 15 on Saturday, we'll probably finish it. Oh, Probably a Bear says, no worries, just got the M500. I'll be messing around with it in the meantime. Dude, nice purchase. Yeah, the M500 is, yeah, it's incredible. Unless you hate the G1000, then don't use the M500. Get the Black Square TBM 850. Easy choices. But if you're not on PC, then you don't really have much of a choice. I wonder if Black Square is going to bring their planes to the marketplace sometime, since it's only been on Just Flight for so long. Probably a lot of work, to get it Xbox compatible and approved for the marketplace. But those planes are solid. Something I want to do is like spend some more time actually just getting a lot more familiar with the M500, just because I gush about it so much. When I do fly it here and there, like off stream, I'm like trying to learn the checklist a little bit better. It is pretty simple to start that plane up. I just need to remember like about the environmental control stuff, getting the bleed air on, all those kind of things, since it is pressurized. Whoa, this is a tight turn. Still holding on for a Black Square. What's a Halo Pelican? I'm not familiar. Ask Hanger, he brought his planes to the marketplace. Yeah, I mean, I assume, yeah. I assume, I mean, at least there's the process of dealing with Microsoft and its approval process, but I wonder if it's a money thing too. Like, I wonder if developers like Black Square have a good deal with like Just Flight and they know they're gonna, you know, I don't even know what the cut is. What is the market? Does anyone know what the Microsoft, the Flight Sim Marketplace cut is? I'm gonna turn off the VFR map since we're just following the river. Get that ugly thing out of off the screen. This is also weird flying standing up today. It's pretty nice actually. I don't feel like such a sloth sitting on my butt. Twist axis rudder pedals while standing up. Dude, I can't believe how well Josh is flying the Vision Jet through this canyon, though. Oh, they take 30%. Damn. That's pretty hefty. That's like Apple style, right? Doesn't Apple take 30%? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And I wonder what like Just Flight's fee is by comparison. Do I know where the options are to show all planes in multiplayer? Yeah, actually, Bear, if you just type !fly in the chat over there on Twitch, the bot will give you the instructions. There's just 2 settings you need to change, and one of them is on the world map. Oh, 30% for all the marketplaces. Oh, you're saying that Just Flight also takes 30%. Hangar Studio 713 says most third parties websites are the same unless you own it for yourself. Makes sense. I know there was just like a big who was it? Was it Epic Games sued Google and recently won about, I think it's related to like having, does Fortnite run on Android? I think it was related to having Fortnite run on the in the Android store. And like the monopoly that Google has, and how you know, they basically said like, well, there's no other option, and you're taking this % from us. I think Epic Games won the lawsuit. We should probably open the map here. Did that just split left and right? I believe we're going to the right. Oh yeah, where the river splits, guys. Hang a right. For the rest of you guys. Oh my god, there's so many. I haven't looked behind me for a while. We got a posse going. Holy crap. I mean, obviously, like Epic Games, their lawsuit against Google doesn't really change anything for, at least not immediately, for the flight sim community and flight sim developers, but I wonder if it'll set a precedent for people that run online marketplaces where it's the only option is to use their marketplace to get your stuff out there. I mean, 30% is hefty. What's up, Delta? Out doing family Christmas stuff. Drop to say hi and hit the like button. Thanks, Delta. Good to see you, man. Well, we're gonna do, if you're not busy this weekend, Delta, it looks like we're shaping up for the final day, day 15, to finish the route, to be on Saturday. I don't know if you're able to do it this Saturday, but that looks like it's gonna be the last day. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So we'll do day 14 on Thursday, and we'll do final day 15 on Saturday, keeping that schedule the same. Zanzar, where if you look on the VFR map I have in the corner, you can see like nearby airport, Uniform 81 is kind of closest, but we're following what's called the Salmon River in Idaho. Following this all through Idaho. How could you fly the canyon and chat like that? You'll see me almost hit hitting mountains pretty regularly, so yeah, it's a challenge. You gotta turn and read and just, you know, try to keep your eye on it. It's like a rear view mirror kind of thing. I do wish I was sitting with my rudder pedals for this portion and make coordinating my turns a little easier. The twist axis is pretty crappy in general. So you'll see my crazy adverse yaw action happening if I'm not doing it. You could build your own, but then you have to have the cost of updating, keeping the site up. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, I understand them taking a cut. It costs things to operate and being featured like in the sim itself. Or same goes for app stores, right? iOS, Android. Their app stores give you exposure. You don't need to hunt. You don't need to build your own website and advertise and stuff. You could probably just rely off people finding it on the marketplace directory or through search. So I totally get it, but I think, yeah, a giant company like Epic Games that's earning like hundreds of millions of dollars on Fortnite, when they look at that 30%, they're like, this is wrong. This is tons of money for you guys not really doing anything more for us than you're doing for any other app that gets submitted to the App Store. So it seems like there should be some kind of cap for what you're paying in a way, just because Fortnite is that big and their product is that big doesn't mean that they should be giving tens of millions of dollars to Apple and Google just for being listed, which they're forced to do. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's like an interesting legal situation, so I'm curious to see what happens, how it might affect app. And sorry, that was against Google, not against Apple, I think. So it'll be interesting to see if that affects things in a positive way for other developers too. All right, we're only a few waypoints away from McKay Bar, it looks like. Let's see. Here's ID 28, that's Idaho, or India Delta 28. This is where we're gonna make a little stop. I think we could keep going. This isn't too bad. What time is it? It's almost 7 p.m. I feel like another hour is in order. I don't want to finish the Salmon River today, though, either. Because anybody that can't make it today, then they could enjoy a little of this kind of flying on Thursday. But yeah, I think we should do another segment. There's kind of like 3 segments to get to do. Someone's in the H-125, which I don't own, but that probably looks epic watching a helicopter fly through here. Unfortunately, you're just a bonanza to me. Is the H-125 the free one? I think the H-135 is the paid. Or is that H-145? I forget. It's been a bit. I should install that for next time. I feel bad not seeing you as a helicopter. Yeah, if you guys want to join in, we're not too far away from India Delta 28. And if you type !fly, it'll give you the instructions to make sure your settings are right so you can see everybody. But yeah, load in at India Delta 28 and something like something slow and agile. Something like the X-Cub or a Husky or even like a Cessna 172 or something like that's fine. If you fly something faster, then you're raising the difficulty level, which might be what you want to do. Mouth Pounder is doing it in the Kodiak. And Crazy Josh is doing it in the Vision Jet. So we'll be at ID 28 in, I'd say like 10 to 15 minutes probably. Oh yeah, double ender, nice. Yeah, double ender would be great. Forgot about the double ender. I should have flown that one. The view in the double ender is awesome too. This one isn't bad. You can see pretty well out of this cockpit, especially in this view. Moved up a little bit. Pretty nice. Oh no, plane down. Crazy Gamer is down. You can slew up Crazy Gamer if you press Y. If you're on PC, hit Y, like Yankee, and then hold F4 to zoom up in the air, and then hit Y again. DC3 is always the right. Are you still in the DC3, Chris? Got a DA62 right here. Oh, the 135 is free. Wait, are you? It says you're in the 125. Which one's the 125? I thought isn't the 125 the original one that they made? Delta says heading back out. Happy flying, everyone. Blue sky good, canyon walls bad. That is good advice right there. See you, Delta. Crazy Gamer's back in the air. Saved. Yeah, if you don't, I would definitely turn damage off as well. If you accidentally touch the edge of the canyon, you don't want to have to restart your entire sim basically. Load all the way out and back in. No shame in having damage off. I would say you should almost always have damage off. You'll know when you crash, right? No reason to have it go to a black screen and force you to reload into the sim. If I actually keep it in the green bin on the indicator, then the cabin sound is much quieter. As soon as we get into the yellow, I think regardless of if the wind is actually rough or not, it just starts playing all these creaking sounds. Right there. If I pull it back a little, back towards like 110, it's just quiet. There, now it's back towards 110, super quiet. I feel like I'm riding motorcycles again. Looking through the turn, rotating my head. Keep the horizon level with your eyes. You know, look where you want to go. Alright, the airport must be coming up soon-ish. Let's see, it looks like up here we're going to make a turn to the left, so if you guys up there got to the split, I assume the river splits again, maybe to the right and left. Take it to the left, to the south, southwest. And then after that left-hand turn, we're going to come up to McKay Bar. That is India Delta 28. We're gonna make a full stop there, just regroup a bit, and then we'll take off again and just continue along the river to the west. See if I can actually get a screenshot in here without crashing. One hand on the stick, one hand on the screenshot button. That was decent. The V22. Yeah, whatever you think is good for the canyons, or just get something that's not good for the canyons and see if you can survive. Alright, should have a sharp... Yeah, this looks like the sharp left turn coming up here. And that'll put us to the southwest. That'll bring us down to McKay Bar. There's another airport called Wilson Bar down that way too. Mike says, great stream, gotta make dinner. And I'm watching and listening. Nice, man. What are you making? Tell us all we need to know now. Burritos, tacos, steak, leftover Christmas turkey. For some reason on Christmas dinner, growing up, my mom always made Thanksgiving dinner again on Christmas, basically. It pretty much the same stuff. Turkey and gravy and stuffing and cranberry sauce. It was like having 2 Thanksgivings every year. It was the best. Loved it. Bingo. Leftover Christmas dinner. Nice. Let me keep guessing though. Pop-Tart, honey bunches of oat, sushi. Rich calorie substance. Are you having calories for dinner? Yeah, same with your family. Yeah, is that like traditional Christmas dinner? Is just Thanksgiving dinner again, or is there a big difference? Like in my family growing up, yeah, my parents always made Thanksgiving dinner again. Yeah, Christmas turkey, right? Okay. Kilgore also has Christmas turkey. Christmas sushi. Yeah, you know, it matters where you live. I never really thought about that until now, but I guess I just always assumed it was normal to basically have Thanksgiving too on Christmas. Dude, we're like formation flying. Look at this. It's perfect. We look good. Josh keeps it so low to the ground, it's just kind of terrifying. Do not want to be his passenger. Adrenaline junkie passengers only allowed in Josh's Vision Jet. That's Josh's uncle's house on his mom's side. Fun fact. All right, how far are we now? Probably less than 10 miles, I think, from ID 28, India Delta 28. Also a bunch of other airports here, but we're gonna stop at 28, take a little break, rest our flight stick or our yoke hands for a few minutes, bathroom break time, grab a beverage time, whatever you gotta do time. We'll take like 5 or 6 minutes to do that. Regroup there, and then we'll continue across the Salmon Lake. Oh man, this part looks awesome. So many more trees. Where is the airport? Is the airport like right next to us? There's an airport right next to us. Oh, is this the private strip right here on the left? I think is that one right there? That's like a private strip right there. Crazy. Thankfully we're not landing there. We're going further down. Nice. My throttle is pretty set and forget. ILS frequency. I think we're lucky if there's a runway there, let alone an actual approach. No, wait, it says it's low it says it's low IFR. Is that real? Oh, that's not that. Okay, so wherever KMYL is low IFR. I wonder how many miles away that is. Let's see if I can see KMYL. Oh, it's way down here to the south. Down here to the south they're reporting low IFR conditions. Quarter-mile visibility down there. So I don't know if Chris is being serious or not. We may need to turn off live weather to land here, though, if that's the case. Let's see. The runway we're landing at is only 1,800 feet long, grass. It's in Dixie, Idaho. And it's a north-south facing runway at ID 28. So 36 and 18 for our runways. I know you're not in an Airbus, but it looks hilarious that there's, even if it's fake, that there's an Airbus in here. All right, and airport elevation is 2,100 feet. So we are at about 3,000 feet right now. So it's gonna be right here at the level of the river, I think. It looks like. And it is a grass strip, 1,800 foot grass strip, north-south facing grass strip. So for us, the runway 18 south facing is probably going to be the most convenient. See what it looks like when we get there. Chris says I may regret my plane choice landing. Just slew it down, you'll be good. Jankman just pulled a vertical. He went full vertical in the Grand Caravan. Alright, it should be coming up here in the next couple miles on the left side. There are two different airports, so don't be confused by the first one. It's the second one, further to the south. Zooming in my VFR map to make sure I don't get tricked by the first airport. This looks like the first one right here. And it'll be a north-south facing runway on the left side. It looks like it's on the left side of the river. It's a little hard to tell. Maybe barely to the left. All right, I'm gonna start slowing down and getting a little altitude just so I can hopefully see this thing. It looks like the river kind of turns left. It goes right a little bit, then a sharp left, and that's where the runway is. ID 28. All right, I'm gonna notch one notch of flaps out here. Oh, is this it below us? Oh, this is it right below us. All right, I gotta turn around. It's right under me. It's right along the river, right below where I'm at. So you guys behind can just land right there. I'm gonna turn around. All right, we'll make a pit stop there, little bathroom stop, fuel stop. All right, flaps up and hold back on the stick. Flaps are up. Holding back on the stick. Real light on the brakes. Whoa, whoa, we're drifting. We're drifting. Still like we're on ice skates. Not too bad. Yeah, most of us are down already. Damn. Uh-oh, we gotta, someone pulled a me. That's my move, dude. Stop copying me. Bonanza coming in. Nice. Man, Bonanza making it happen easy. All right, here comes the fake Airbus. Not really an Airbus, but man, that thing is slow. Quinn's coming in he's actually in a helicopter, but he looks like a Bonanza to me. We're gonna take a break here for a little bit for everybody. Everyone can hit the bathroom, grab a beverage. If you need to change planes, you can do that. And we're gonna continue along the Salmon River for a bit. Got a ways to go on the Salmon. Jankman's coming in pretty janky. Very, very crabbed. Crabbed, he's slipping it in. Mouth pounder in the Kodiak and Jankman in the less pretty Kodiak. Slip sliding in Qantas Air. Qantas Link. I'm not the only one ice skating in here. Here comes Alpha Emperor. Low approach. Very nice. Is that a kit? Oh, it's Savage Cub. Savage Cub. All right, let's see if he gets some drifting and ice skating in like I did. Or if he actually knows how to fly this thing. We'll find out in just a second. It looks like an Airbus just because if it doesn't know whether it's like a small piston, a twin, or an airliner, it'll like pick, it just does its best guess. Oh, Chris just made it an easy. Uh-oh, maybe. Can he stop in time? Can he stop in time? Oh yeah. Yeah, he's stopped already. Very nice. That'll be an interesting departure, I think. Might have to depart going the other direction. Oh my god. Alright, we got a few of us here. Oh, did Hunterson just take the water in? Hunterson just boated it in. That's smart. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh no, he's the helicopter, my bad. He's not boating it. Alright guys, couple minute break here. I'm gonna go hit the restroom. I'm gonna grab a beverage. You guys can do the same, and then we'll be back and we'll continue up following the way of the Salmon. Oh, probably a bear says, my first group flight. So cool to see everyone. It is pretty awesome when we're all grouped up. Like, it's great. The funnest part is when we all go nearby airports that have people at them already, people that aren't flying in the group, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, all those people see like 30 planes fly by. They're like, what the heck? It's pretty fun. Yeah, I have to look up, what is the V-22? Oh, right, the Osprey, yeah. Yeah, I have not gotten the Osprey. Does an Osprey actually take off vertically? Or does it do that just to stow? Is there another reason? It can take off vertically, I assume, right? Or is it just for other purposes that they can aim the props or the blades up? It can take off vertically? Crazy. Oh, it can't land normally. Oh, the rotors would hit the ground, right? That makes sense. You know, I don't have the H-135, but I do have the Bell and the other one. Is the H-135 like way, way better than those other ones? Or H-125, sorry. Yeah, wait, the H-135 is that the free one? That's for next time. I'll have to get it installed if you're going to keep flying it. All right, let's see. We're at McKay Bar. So the next airport is 53 nautical miles away. I think that would be a good stopping point so we can get some more flying in. But we're just going to keep following the Salmon River. And the next airport is 1 Sierra 7, 1S7. Zoom this map out so we can see. So we're following the river to the west still. To 1 Sierra 7 over here. We're following the river. Did I say the airport? Hey, what's up, Jonas? Which airport? We are at ID 28, Idaho 28, India Delta 28. And get something like slow and agile. Get like a Carbon Cub, or you could do like the Cessna 172 if you want, but Carbon Cub, double ender. The Grand Caravan is fine, but DA62 would be okay. Carbon Cub or similar would be fun. You could even get like a Pitts, like the Pitts S1 or S2 could be pretty fun. Anything you want to fly through canyons in. Something that you would fly under a bridge. Take that type of plane. All right, one more minute, then I'm gonna jump on the taxiway. Jump on the. I'm already on the taxiway. Jump on the runway, and we'll continue. All right, let's do it. Parking brake is off. I am so scared to take off in this tail dragger again. I am the absolute worst at flying tail draggers. Prepare to judge me and tell me all the things I'm doing wrong. I actually want to see if the DC-3 makes it up. Good luck, Chris. All right, let's line it up. Line it up, boys. Boys and girls. Should be no problem. All right. I don't believe you. I have broken my camera again. Sorry, guys. One sec. That was very cinematic. All right, Chris is going for it. Let's go. Let's get it. Tail draggers and flight sim don't get along. Don't feel too bad. Oh my god. See how it just pulls like crazy? All right, I'm up. Yeah, I think that it pulling to the left, I am so interested and excited for that next patch to see what happens. I'm gonna try to get a cool screenshot here as you guys are taking off. I think everybody's already off. I got no cool screenshot. I was too late. Everybody's too fast. All right, we're continuing. We're supposed to be going to the west, right? Yeah, we need to make a turn to the right somehow. Really? The river must turn, right? Oh, this is like south. Does the river turn to the west? We're supposed to be going to the west. Looks like maybe through this little cutout here. This little, yeah, I assume the river goes down here. Let's see. Oh, we are supposed to go to the west. Is the river split off this way? I just see trees. Oh no. I'm gonna turn around and go back up the river. Abort, abort. I didn't even see the river fork. It must have been a direct right as soon as we took off, it looks like. Yeah, does it fork right here? It must fork right down right next to the airport. Oh, the river splits before the airport. We need to fly back. All right, everybody, 180. Oh, I think it's right when you take off. Yeah, it's as soon as you take off, it's a hard right. It was an immediate right. So pry fly, mouth pounder, Quentin, when you guys take off, hard right turn. Here it is. There is still water. We're good. Looks like one person did the right thing. They're up ahead. Who's the overachiever up there? Oh, it's Josh. Of course it's Josh. Always perfect, huh? See, that's further proof that we're not actually the same person. Josh is doing all the right things all the time. Clearly it's not me. I cannot confirm or deny I'm not Josh. The rumor is that I am Josh. Josh made up the rumor. We are the same person. Well, if you read it on the internet, it is true. So I am not Josh. I am Kip. I am Josh. You know, there's all the evidence laid out, spelled out right there in black and white. Classic alter ego move. You know, I could be multi-boxing. My name could be Josh, and Josh is actually the one streaming and flying, but he's multi-boxing. And what you're seeing on the stream is Josh's stream, but he called it Kip, and he's flying one of the planes with his left hand, and the other one, he's using, he's flying with his right hand. Yes, his right hand. Let me check behind us, see if we're all mostly here. Trickling in. We all got a little confused, and I didn't look beforehand. I just took off and just went for it, which is how we do it on group flights. We just go for it. I think once we're done with this on Saturday, I think next week I want to get back into doing some VATSIM for sure, especially in the M500. I love that thing. And I know there are other people interested in VATSIM who haven't done it yet. I think it would be cool to maybe do a VATSIM day where anybody that wants to fly just follows. So we all will load into the same airport, similar plane types, and do the same thing. And then everybody who's new to VATSIM or like kind of wants to get started, they think they're ready to start on VATSIM, they could just follow along and they'll hear us in real time, you know, getting the same exact calls and everything that they're probably going to get for the same route. So we can just all fly the same route, just a bunch of GA planes doing the same route. I think that could be pretty fun. The next airport, is that what you're asking? It is, it'll be our final stop, the next airport, I think. By that time, it'll be around 8 o'clock, so that's a good time for me to stop. It's going to be 1 Sierra 7, 1S7. It's called Slate Creek. That's going to be our final stop today. But we got a good, let me see how many miles. We got about 40 miles left to get there. Having some issues with the V-22. I wouldn't even know where to get started flying that thing. It's such a cool looking plane though. I'm trying to think if I've seen ospreys in real life. I don't think I have. Last Hurricane says, thanks for the flight, had a lot of fun, great shoot. Thanks dude, thanks for joining along. Hope you had a good time. We'll be doing it again on Thursday. And then on Saturday, we're going to finish the, if all goes well, we'll finish the across the country trip on Saturday. So hope to see you next time, dude. Never put your engines on max. It'll shut off. I guess that's the case with a bunch of planes too. Like black square planes, you'll damage the engine and break it if you give it max power. At least the 850 has a torque limiter, so that's nice. You don't really have to worry about it unless you turn it off. M500, you can damage it. 208 Grand Caravan, black square version, you can damage that one. Comanche, I think Comanche, you kill it for sure. But yeah. Oh, thanks for the follow, Glass. Appreciate it. More Twitch follows. Top Gun Maverick, but more wholesome. It'll be a big cliff to climb at the very end. And we're gonna drop Happy Meals down in a hole in the ground. Happy Meal. Especially when you got a dog flying your plane. Definitely more wholesome. Give me those chicken nuggies. I cracked open a Fremont Lush IPA at the break. You know what better combo is there than flying in the canyons? Than with an IPA in hand. In the sim, of course. Oh no, the V-22! Oh no, man down! Man down! In a helicopter rescue. Good thing we have a helicopter with us. Firestone Mine Haze. Oh. That sounds delicious. Dude, I love Firestone. What a great brewery. Delicious. Osprey down in the canyons. Bring in the H-125. RV-7A. Isn't that the RV-15? Is it 15A? Oh, the water looks pretty good here, actually. Look at the reflections in the water. Is that on the windshield or the water? It's both. Looks great. Hey, Fionn, what's up? The Salmon River is a dangerous place. The name isn't very scary, but once you're here, terrifying. I feel like this is most of this is more narrow than the Grand Canyon was, wasn't it? This feels a lot more narrow. Some Luke Skywalker situations here and there. Not as grand. Name checks out. Raccoon almost completely caught back up after going the completely wrong way. Dude, I did too. I had to turn all the way around. Pretty much, I think everybody except for Josh went the wrong way. Surely move this VFR map down here. There we go. That's a lot better, right? Not really missing too much from the bottom right corner. Oh, Chris has cold Brita filtered water. That sounds delicious too. Ice cold agua. Here, let me check in on the mileage here. We're making good time, man. We only have 25 miles left. We were at 40 the last time I checked in, so we'll be there in like, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just guessing. 10, 15 minutes. We're making good time. Yoda said, don't go down the dark path or the wrong path. Don't forget to turn right after taking off from whatever Bar Creek Airport. Something bar. I already forgot the name. We just used the airport and now we're gone and we forgot its name. We don't even need to know anymore. We're just continuing up the Salmon Creek. Salmon River. Salmon Creek. Here we are at the Salmon Lake Creek, also known as the River of Salmon. Let me pull my throttle back a little bit so it's quieter. There we go, nice and smooth. I'm surprised nobody actually went in an Airbus. Oh, there's one right there. Oh my god. The timing. That's an actual Airbus. Wu is in an Airbus for real. As you can tell by his massive speed. What great timing. Surprised nobody's in an air. Oh, there it is. We got one. Good luck, sir. Is there nothing that the Airbus can't do? Look at it. Heathrow, JFK, Los Angeles, Salmon Creek River, Salmon Lakes Creek River. It can do it all. Absolutely incredible. Oh, nice. Dude, that was awesome. Bierman's kicking up the dust. Kicking up some dirt. Turn and burn, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Dark Path has cooler powers. That's a good point. Consider all options, you know? You know, he said it's the dark side. You can't be on the dark side, but, you know, what if they have better beverages? What if they have a better health insurance program? You know? Damn, Cyber coming in hot with the Kit Fox. When I flew that thing, it looked slow. Very slow and boring. Cyber's making it look awesome. Look at it. Is that a bridge? Oh, we can't fly under that. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is fly underable. Who's Dirk Bentley? Dirk Bentley song? Something about kicking up some dirt? Oh, a country singer. All right, coming up here. It's like 1, 2. We got a hard right turn coming up. And I believe it keeps following the river, and I assume it's going to split up here again, so right turn coming up in probably like 5 minutes. Talks about trucks, beer, sugar shaker. Sugar shaker? Yes, the A320. It's here. It's happening. What? Where'd it go? Did it hit a wing on the mountainside? Oh, it's right in front of me. A sugar shaker is a butt? My innocent ears. IFR, I follow river. All right, coming up, 1 Sierra 7 is going to be our final stop for the evening. Whoa. That was me trying to scroll down the flight plan list and a little nav map. All right, once we make that right-hand turn, we're going to have... we're passing somewhere named Riggins. I assume that's a little town named Riggins. What's with all the We went to Dillon, Idaho. And now we're going to Riggins. Do you guys think the creators of the Smash TV show Friday Night Lights, based on the movie, do you think they flew this route in Microsoft Flight Simulator, maybe FSX? Because is it a coincidence that there was a city named Dillon, and now we're coming up to a waypoint with a little town named Riggins? Tim Riggins? They didn't even write the thing. All they did was fly in Flight Simulator, and bam, we got all of the characters and cities are named. Then the show just kind of writes itself after that. This can't be a coincidence. Everything is a conspiracy, and the creators of Friday Night Lights definitely flew this route to get inspiration for the names of their characters and the name of the city. It's undeniable. What's up, Jerry? Welcome. Welcome back, Jerry. Ryan says, catch you on the next one. Sounds good, man. Thanks for dropping by. We'll be flying again on Thursday. No worries. Next group flight is Thursday. Happy day after Christmas recovery. I had a couple of beers yesterday. I don't have the stress that a lot of people have of dealing with family or kids or anything like that. But yeah, luckily no actual recovery needed here, but I'm sure for you guys that had to put on a Christmas day or travel or spend time with family or whatever, congratulations for getting through it. Another Christmas on the books, or as you may call it, Christmas. All right, hard right, hard right. This is the city of Riggins, or town of Riggins. Riggins, Idaho. Oh my God, it's really cute, actually. Dude, how cool would it be to live here? What the heck? This is so cool. Live right next to a river in a valley like this in a little town. Dude, that is so awesome. Look at this place. Kind of love it. Hard right turn, everybody behind us. Hard right turn coming up. Woo. Oh, we got a bridge. Don't even think about it in that vision jet, Josh. Josh passed right by it. Josh probably went under the bridge, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised if he went under that thing. All right, now a straight shot up, straight north, 1 Sierra 7. And Jerry says, I virtually flew from New York to Boston this morning. Nice. What'd you fly in, Jerry? You would join, but you're content to just watch. We're actually just about to finish, so I wouldn't recommend joining in right now anyway. We're about to hit the 3-hour mark. We're going to call it a night for today. Oh, and the 9:30. Nice. Yeah, we got about a dozen miles to go to the north, and we're going to do a full stop. Turn off our engines at 1 Sierra 7. A 43-minute flight. That's not bad. That's a good length of a flight. I feel like anything over like an hour and a half starts getting kind of boring. I try to keep most of my flights, well, I definitely keep them all under 2 hours whenever possible. Even if it's in a GA plane with like a long IFR route in there. Yeah, it just gets I mean, unless you got laundry to do, then maybe like a 3-hour flight's nice. 4 hours. I got some TV to watch or something. But if you're doing VATSIM or something like that, or you're streaming online on the internets, then anything more than like an hour-long leg or so is kind of crazy. Landed without bouncing. Beautiful. That's worth noting for me, too. 8-hour mark, Mighty? 8 hours what? 8 hours of flying today? I flew a little bit earlier today. I think I did one. Did I do one flight or two? I did one flight in the M500. I've been testing out the Say Intentions ATC. And I do want to stream it, but the developer's like making lots of bug fixes, and I am running into like a decent amount of them, but it's like improving every single day, like multiple times a day. But in the future, I'll probably be turning that on for one of the streams and doing some VFR AI ATC stuff. So at the earliest, it'll happen probably after Saturday, after we finish this route. Then I'll start getting back into the normal swing of things, doing some VATSIM stuff. Yeah, using that beta, the Say Intentions ATC. And then, yeah, trying out some more planes. You know, all the normal stuff, but definitely doing the group flights every Saturday. What's awesome is we're going to be completing this in December. We're going to do this by Saturday, which is the 30th, I think. So we will have completed cross-country 5,200 miles in December, all in the same month. It's awesome. All right, let me check the weather and stuff at 17 Sierra. The nearest weather to this airport is in marginal VFR, 4 miles of visibility, but hopefully it doesn't affect this airstrip. This airstrip we're coming to, 2,600 foot grass airstrip, runways 1, 2, and 30, 12 and 30, 1, 2, 30. And it's at 1,600 feet elevation. So that means it's going to be at the river elevation. We're at 2,200 feet right now. So yeah, it's going to be at the elevation we are at. So 1, 2, and 30. So we're going to want to probably land on runway 30, unless we have to turn around and find it like we did last time. See how it goes. Oh, Jerry says he bought the Juice Goose. Yes. Need to set up your joystick to work. Yeah, I have a Xbox controller that I connect when I use the Juice Goose, but I think you can rebind your controls maybe for it. But yeah, I think by default it's like set up to use like your right rudder pedal, right rudder like a gas pedal. You push it down. But I'm sure you can rebind it, or maybe you might need to make another profile in order to drive it. If you don't have an Xbox controller, but it's kind of designed for an Xbox controller because you just hold down the right trigger to hit the gas. But that thing is so much fun. I think I need to look ahead for on Thursday's flight and see if there is another leg that makes sense to drive the Juice Goose between two airports. Because that was a blast. I love driving that thing. It's too much fun. It just breaks up the monotony of always being in a plane. It's just hilarious that we have that option to jump in. Yeah, my sim's frozen right now. It's just hilarious that we have the option. There's that freeze we were talking about on Discord earlier. I think Mike on Discord was asking about freezes. Answer is yep. They happen to all of us. But yeah, it's just so funny to be able to like hop from a plane into the Juice Goose, drive it around. I haven't even tried to find any good terrain that has jumps and stuff like that outside of doing the built-in obstacle course they basically made for it. It's cool. If you haven't done it yet, Jerry, in the Juice Goose, if you look at the little like digital panel on it, the little like display on it. Oh no, find muscle. No, the osprey. Oh no. Anyway, if you look at the display on it, It has, you can click the display with your mouse and it'll teleport you to different spots that it has set up to drive the Juice Goose in. It has like little stunt ramps you can take it off, like jumps and stuff set up, and some courses like in like dirt courses and stuff set up like a rally course. It's pretty awesome. All right, we're getting close to 1 Sierra 7. That is Slate Creek. That is our final stop for the evening. Should be runway 30. Group VATSIM idea is dope. I think that would be cool. I also think even before we do that, like, every now and then I'm also available to you guys. Like if I can help you guys, I'm sure there's other people in the Discord server that would offer the same. But you guys that are on Discord, like if you're gonna do VATSIM or you even want to do a fake VATSIM run and get some advice from people, let people listen in, help you out. You know, if I have the time, like right now I'm on vacation, but especially during the work week, I'll have like, you know, an hour or so after work each day during the week when I'm not streaming to help out when I can. Yeah, if you guys want to like ask for help on Discord, I'm sure, you know, at least me, but I'm sure other people would also be willing to jump in a Discord call, help you guys out with IFR stuff, with Garmin stuff. Oh, the runway's right here. So yeah, don't, you know, if you want to do that stuff, even do like a dry run or ask some questions, like, yeah, use the Discord for all that stuff. We'll all help each other out. And then, yeah, I think doing a group VATSIM would be pretty fun. All right, let me see if I remember this. Get ready to dump the flaps, or raise the flaps rather, and keep the nose, keep the elevator pulled up. Okay, flaps coming up. It's pulling hard left, as is tradition. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, why does it always do that? It's crazy. I don't know why that always happens. Anyway, I do think it'd be super fun to do a VATSIM planned flight together. Oh my god, I gotta get off the runway. Oh! Oh! Stoppy. I'm doing a stoppy. Alright, let me watch some of you guys land, sorry. This is a great grass strip. All right, Veerman's coming in. RV10? RV15? Is it RV10A or 15A? Oh my god, here comes the 737. Lights on. Clear the runway. Let's see this braking power. Let's see the braking power that it's a 2,700 foot runway. Might be possible. Dude, this area is awesome too. I've absolutely loved the scenery in Idaho. It's beautiful. Like a glove. Drift skills. I don't know, does that happen to you guys too? Did anybody else land the Carbon Cub? As soon as I start slowing down, it just pulls and spins to the right. Jeff is in the Carbon Cub. All right, Elf is on the way in. Classic Cessna 172. So smooth. Right out of a turn. Oh, beautiful. Boop, right on the ground. Absolutely beautiful. Idaho is more than just potatoes. Today I learned. Oh, Primal giving us the bounces. 1, 2 touchdowns. 3 landings in a row. That was 3 landings in a row. He just did 3 touch and goes in one run. That's a man who knows how to fill up a logbook. Right there. That's how you do it. It is on the way in an Embraer, I think, but which I don't have. What is the E300? Oh, is that the extra? It's the extra. Never mind. Isn't it? Oh, He hits hard. One landing. And a go around. He's glitching a little bit. It's a go around. It's a go around. He broke the wheels and the landing gear struts. Everything is destroyed. All right, fine muscles coming in. The Osprey. Just picture in your mind that this is an Osprey and it's in vertical landing mode. It definitely looks like it's in vertical landing mode. Look at this. This is just fine. This is normal. Oh, Alex, thanks for the sub on YouTube, man. All right, Primal's coming back in. He had 3 touch and goes the first round. He's coming in the extra. I believe that's the extra. Let's see how many more landings he can get today. He's had 3 touch and goes in a row. Low pass. Oh, is he coming in for an actual landing? Oh, he's teasing it. He's teasing the grass. He's touched it. Ooh, very long. Too long of a landing. He had to do another go around. All right, Airbus is coming in for another landing. See if it actually can land this time. Wow, it is quite banked. Not a stabilized approach at all, but if you look in the cockpit, you can see that the first officer is doing one of those Fortnite dances or something, so you can understand the distraction that the captain is facing right now in the cockpit. Oh, nope, he's doing a go around. Go around again. Yeah, this is a 1,800 foot long grass. No, 2,600 foot grass strip. All right, guys. That's enough silliness. Now it's time for a serious photo shoot. Oh my God, actually, this looks pretty good. All right, looking good, everyone. Looking good. Screenshots. Got the Airbus in the distance. What a cool valley, dude. This place looks so good. It's very photo worthy right here. Especially with the Airbus or the Osprey looking like an Airbus. Jackknifing. Looks amazing. All right, my dudes. My guys and girls and VTOL capable aircraft. Thanks for flying as usual. I will do another we'll do another group flight on Thursday around the same time. I'll probably start at 5 again. I want to keep to the schedule. Even though I'm on vacation, I can start it earlier. I want to make sure you guys have that consistency, you know? So we'll do it again. Probably 5 p.m. Pacific time, the same time as today on Thursday. And then on Saturday, I'll start around noon as usual. On Saturday, we'll do the final legs of this trip. 5,200 miles, we'll complete it on Saturday. So that's usually around noon California time on Saturday. If you guys want to join the Discord, it's in the YouTube video description down there if you want to join up and hang out in between streams, help each other out with stuff, all that kind of stuff. Thank you guys for flying along as usual. And if you would, I would like to pimp out my buddy Mike again, my buddy Valis. He's streaming some Star Citizen again. I know most of you guys probably aren't interested in Star Citizen, but I gotta help my boy out. Get him a few people watching. If you guys are interested in watching him play Star Citizen, I'll probably hop on with him in a little bit too, maybe after dinner. But if you guys want to watch him, I'll post a link to his stream, and YouTube will actually redirect you there to his. If you don't want to tune in, I totally get it. But if you want to say hi to him and watch some Star Citizen action, that'll be loaded up automatically. He's on YouTube and Twitch, but YouTube will redirect you automatically. If you don't want to watch, obviously, just close it out. But if you want to say hi and see what he's up to and hang out with him, I'm sure he would totally appreciate it. But thanks so much for hanging out again, as usual, guys. I'll see you guys on Thursday. I'll see you on the Discord. Hope you have a great night. I'll see you then. Good miles today. We'll continue with the Salmon River tomorrow or on Thursday. So more salmon in our future. All right, guys. Have a great night. See you around. and enjoy Valis' stream if you stick around and watch it. Have a great night. See ya.